From 2 videos showing the character creation of DC Universe, to a video about failure to gather glowstone and training up a holy cow, Full Game for God has been an enjoyable and often a learning experience. In this episode, I'll be going through some of the high points, funny times and weird events that have happened in the last 10 months. Back in January, I started my first Minecraft series. With this I made a somewhat redundant teaser trailer, as the clips I played were from a few episodes I recorded and didn't use in the first series. Looking back, I have no idea why I didn't use those recordings, but I was, and still am, very indecisive when it comes to the world and whatnot within open world games. The series was still really fun and unfortunately unorganised when it came to the 15-minute limitations, so multiple parts of the same episode, which I dislike doing. There were several world changes within World Minecraft for Gold, the name of the first series, something that I feel was a mistake now. I would have just changed it to move to a different area, however the first series was me experimenting when it came to playing and recording, and I'd never done something like this before. Unfortunately I don't have my original world, and if I didn't I would definitely be playing it for the nostalgia. After changing worlds I decided that because 1.3 had come out, I would end the series and start a new and better series. I changed the world once again in this series, but it's within this series that I started to become a lot more confident commentating and playing. My editing also got better. The fact that Series 2 was classed as a tutorial brought more people in to view them and perhaps gave me more exposure. Around the time Series 2 ended I had built several structures I considered to be the best things I've built. The first was being the Abbey in the first series. The overhang was also experimental, but ultimately was a failure due to being rather unstable. I had created a village and storeroom during the video 63 called Pastures New Part 2 and Part 1. However, even while building I knew I didn't like it, and after the spawn point glitch where I died, the video ended and I thought I'd branch out into something better. I watched several Minecraft Let's Plays, Co-Star, Levy, Avidazen to name a few. The person who stood out to me was a Scottish guy called Campbell, at least I think he was Scottish. His thing was to build tree houses. I decided to give it a go. I loved it. It was a great build. I loved the hill it was on, but during the build of the wall 1.6 came out, and in keeping with another mistake I decided to end the series. The last few episodes of Series 2 were sporadic because of 2 things. My PC had broken, and I was waiting for this current one I was using to arrive, which took a month. And I was also recovering from a big breakup, something I'm not exactly proud of. On the 9th of May, the day before my birthday, I posted Series 2's penultimate video. This time also signified the lifting of the 15-minute restriction on my account. This makes me extremely happy, leading to so much potential. Series 3, called Conker's Adventures, was a new take. I decided to have a list of goals which I wanted to do to keep me interested. Ironically, this would be its downfall. I started with the first series in my first built base under an overhang, because it worked so great last time. I enjoyed making the series, and the goals gave me an excuse to move from place to place quickly. My confidence and editing skills soared during this series. The way I play now was pretty much cemented here. I can't tell you how big the world was, due to it now all being generated, but it was near to 300 megabyte. It still stands the best world to date. At this time Terraria came out. I'll tell you a little story. I came home from one night in the city I lived in. People on Facebook were talking about Terraria, saying it was out. I gladly picked it up, downloaded it and started recording. All this while very intoxicated.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Terraria. Now, I must admit to you that at this moment of time, it is 6:05. No, it's not. It's 2:05. Sorry, in the morning, and I am a little bit drunk. However, I have noticed that Terraria is up on Steam, and I have purchased it because it's Lego.
Which I think makes the video hilarious, slurring my words and attempting to make sentences and whatnot. The video doesn't have an intro as I didn't have time to make one, and this video is also quite popular.
I don't care.
Also at this time I became friends with another LPer called D-Boy, Dan from Fear of Mobs. I posted one of his videos asking to join me in the Terraria co-op. The series, which is called Fear of Pinky, is popular and will be starting again in a few days when the 1.1 patch hits. To this day I still find Terraria a multiplayer game. The 2 series I did with Terraria was fun and gave me some interesting videos, but the game unfortunately didn't have the freedom of being 3D and randomly infinite. You could argue that just making a new world to explore or joining servers would increase the playability, but my own opinion says that I didn't enjoy the single player too much. 2 significant events happened a little after. About the 5th of June, I'd hit 50 subscribers. I posted a thank you video and left it at that. Secondly, I posted our first 3 Guys Talk About Video Games podcast, which later changed its name to We'll Ramble for Gold. The format consisted of me and an ever-changing mix of friends talking about video games for an hour. The cast was both put on YouTube, with a video included, and on iTunes. It was a great time to discuss games and unfortunately only has 3 episodes. This is mainly due to scheduling problems. Time to bring it back, I think. 1 week later, I bought out another series, a game I really like called Torchlight. After the failure of Dungeon Siege 2 was, not the series, it was quite popular, the 2 episodes I have. The game was just too buggy and too difficult to set up, to record, and even with the fan patches installed. Something else happened around this time too. What was that? Oh yes! I did 100 videos. To celebrate this, I had an idea to create a full-length feature film, with voice acting, plot effects, etc. At the time it was a great idea, and I'd set the release date to fall of this year. The date was so optimistic it hurt. Right now I've not made any progress in 2 months, and the task I set for myself was too big, and with my other projects it just felt too much. I've not disbanded the idea, but it won't come to fruition for at least another year. June was a hectic month. I had to move out of my house and clean my new house ready for my father to come back from hospital. At the end of June, however, I started a new series dubbed Holy Cow. It was my Tauren Retribution Paladin leveling videos on World of Warcraft. With the advent of Cataclysm, I had a renewed enjoyment of the game. I leveled my cow, called Movine, a pun on bovine and divine. This series is quite popular and I had the time to record and editing it. The video does have music from WoW editing in it, which is a little flaw in the editing, as one of the episodes has a copyright notice from YouTube tagged on. It's not like it's been taken down, but this series and a few episodes from Minecraft Series 2 are the only videos that I've chosen not to monetize due to the background music. If you listen to episodes 17 to 31 in Series 2, they will have the SimCity 3000 soundtrack edited in. This soundtrack is excellent and well worth the purchase. Ironically enough, my most popular video, Video 50, Minecraft Let's Play Series 217 Operation Glowstone number 2, with just under 3,700 views as of this video, would have made it perfect for monetization. But with the SimCity soundtrack on, I'm not willing to put these videos on the line. I have half a mind to email Maxis to talk about this, but that would mean these videos are taken down, which I really don't want, as I'm unable to remove the music. Conker's Adventures continued. Alongside this, a multiplayer Minecraft series appeared, titled My Girlfriend and I Play Survival Minecraft. Louisa, my girlfriend, well, obviously, loved playing Minecraft and agreed to make a series with me. Easy enough, she lives with me, she purchased a headshot from a pound shop and we got onto it. The first episode is still one of my most popular videos. Happily, the only world change in the series was when 1.8 and 1.9 came out, with their drastic generation changes. I would also like to point out that I coded a GUI for the popular Minecraft mapper C10T, which sounds like, it really does look like a rude word. The tutorial is also quite popular, as is the application. Trying different things, I reviewed a game on iOS called TerraCraft. I didn't give it a favourable review because the advert on it was a downright lie. Regular videos continues, my playing of Conker's Adventures fizzed slightly. I needed something new. This is where Back to Basics came in. Playing alongside Conker's Adventures, the series promised slower pacing and more building. I feel it certainly gave this, with people liking the concave I built and the contraptions I made and I'm going to make. It's the most fun I've had in Minecraft. Back to Basics was going great, however I couldn't let a milestone like 200 videos go uncelebrated, or late, like I did with my 100th video. My 200th video was a 3.5 hour, around 200 minutes, see what I did there, episode of a custom survival map called Skyblock. We finally got it right after the 4th attempt. Attempts 2 and 3 had video troubles, while the first we didn't have the right world for some reason. I enjoyed playing it, and it took ages to upload, but the video has a 5-second lag with voice. Louisa's voice is recorded with fraps within the video, while my audio is recorded in Audacity, and must be synced up within the editor. During the editing, I obviously moved it 5 seconds the wrong way at some point. I'm planning to fix this, but the fix is experimental and may not work. Back to Basics has gone from strength to strength. Using redstone and making a slime farm, the series has done more in the way of features in a month than Conker's Adventures has done at all. It is set to become my second largest series, with my girlfriend and I coming up first in a few episodes. Let me talk about Oblivion. I love Oblivion. It's a fantastic game. There are some problems, however. The UI pisses me off, and certain gameplay elements are irritating. This doesn't stop me playing it though, and certainly doesn't stop me recording a series. The Oblivion RP, though, was a great series inspired by X's T-Bandit series. The only problem I had was the 5-minute that's not right. The 15-minute restriction really did just do that. I need more time in an episode to do something, and they had to be split into parts. With the release of Skyrim, and its computer-destroying graphics, the RP has taken a new skin. Skyrim has made my heart all warm and fuzzy. And it's an excellent game, and I will continue the story that my bastard character has created for himself. Not to mention that dreadful accent I put on.
Moose. I want to kill the moose. Or the deer. Whatever. What do I get from the deer? That did not use all that much of my magicka at all.
Well, that's the history of my videos on my channel. Thanks for watching this retrospective. I am not stopping anytime soon, and with more series just starting and on the way, I hope to continue through 1,000 and more, when my memory system will ultimately fail me. See you next time.